go ahead and get us started. Tell us about tonight's game, quarterfinals. You're playing. You're training on Thanksgiving.
We're training on Thanksgiving. Yes, we are, and it's a credit to this group right here behind me and the seniors, and they work so hard for this. And happy for them, happy for the group. It's rewarding. I don't know if we started at our best. Coming off that emotional game, it was so emotional, so physically demanding against Azusa that I don't know if we were at our best, but I thought we settled in and created 4 or 5 good chances in the first half where we really could have put the game away. Obviously, Ciro's goal at half, right before the half, I think a minute and a half in, was a great lift for us and probably demoralizing for them. They probably were hoping to get in the half tied. And then, obviously, when you score another minute and a half into the second half, it's puts you really at ease. They're good at what they do, but I think we have the pieces to really defend it, and we see it all the time in the CCA. The CCA is probably the toughest conference in the country from top to bottom. Getting through that is a gauntlet, and so coming here really prepares you. But regardless, look, we're going to Pittsburgh. I'm so happy. I have this group of seniors up here because they've been phenomenal, and really it's their time. So, I'm going to let them speak and get out of their way.
Another time.
I say it in every interview. The defense is not only me, Jason, and Jake, and the back line. It's everyone in the team. It's just a great team effort every game. Defense first, always. We always say when we talk with each other, we always say that if we get a shutout, we're gonna win. And everyone works hard in his position to defend, and that's why we winning 1-0, 2-0. For us, is the most important thing, not to concede.
Sergio, you're a big part of that insurance goal to get up 2-0. You had a good look to that far post, just barely missed, and created that scoring chance where Eduardo was able to put it away. Talk about that goal and what you saw.
At halftime, Coach talked about how the center backs were a little aggressive and would step out of the line. So I think it was Cito who passed the ball. I saw one of the center backs step, and I made a vertical run, just how Coach told us. And I was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper, tapped it on the other side. I'm just happy Dude was there to finish it off and give us that 2-0 lead for the team.
Something I'd like to hear from each of you. You can just pass it all the way down. What's going to be special to you about this season? What do you remember? What's been memorable about this postseason that's brought this team even closer together?
I think it's every postseason and how we learn from the preseason, and how every time we struggle a little bit in preseason, and then we have talks and we get the group united, and we just get everyone on the same page. The returners, the new guys coming in. This year we had a lot of newcomers, so it was a little bit harder to get them in the same page. But once everyone is in the same page, and we have those talks and we work as a team, we've noticed throughout these 4 years that we can accomplish amazing things when we work together and we work for each other.
Keep going. Same question.
Anything, just
memorable about this postseason?
Kind of like what Pato said, we have a lot of new guys that came in, but I think the biggest thing for me was just us being together as one family. I think we all defend together, attack together. It's just we're one big family, and I think that's just all the credit to our success. Is we do everything for each other on the field, off the field, and if we stay together, we know we're going to win every game. We're going to go all the way if we stay together as a family.
For me, since we got to the playoffs, every game we just talk the 11 that we get the field. We just talk me, Edu, Pato, and all the seniors. We tell them we don't want it to be our last game. So we have to give it to the guys that step up every game and do everything for us not to have our last collegiate game.
It's definitely, I think it's a big part that we're more tightly knit than we were at the start. Just the team dinners, seeing us every day at practice. It's in the beginning we started to get to know each other, and then especially since we have such high competition during practice, it just gets very intense and some people lose their heads. But then as the season went on, we started becoming more and more as a family, and it's showing on the field now.
And yeah, based on everything they said, we had a rough start at the beginning, but it's incredible how we've overcome the situation. We've gotten so together with so many different guys coming into the team and so many good players leaving from last year. We were very, very good at filling in those gaps, and as the season went on, we realized that together as a family we're incredible. And what Nadir said about our last game, like, this is what motivates us the most. Like, so many times that you look back at your soccer history and you see your family, like relative friends that have been there in the games since you were 4, 5, 6, whenever you started, and it makes it so special to go so far up to a Final Four. And this is definitely what we're taking on for as a memory for this season.
And I think everything like wraps up into like the culture that Coach Yossi started, and Adam has done an amazing job in continuing that culture that we created. And you can see how we celebrated. All the alumni come and we celebrate with that famous Yala Baita that we always say after like an important game. So I think the culture like that we're living, from the alumni to like now seniors into next year, like, it's so important. And I think that wraps everything, just like the culture of the team and how the mentality is.
I just want to say thank you for all the staff and the coaches, Stephanie, Brian, that helping us throughout the whole year, just like prepare us to be in our best and to get to the Final Four. It's not easy, and just thanks to them, we're here.
Thank you, guys.
And everybody of the team, of course.